What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher745, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the entire Sinister Six. Well, all three of them in the game. So I think it should be an interesting video. But before we begin, I do want to thank Agent Seraph One, who in part helped bring you this video. So let's hear it for him. So like I was saying, this is going to be dedicated to the Sinister Six and all three possible team combinations. We'll begin with my favorite two of the three, and that's Kraven the Hunter and Electro. When it comes to any of these team-ups, this is the one that inspires the most confidence, for sure. So I had no doubt that they would work in PvP. What I do want to go over really quick though, as we take on Spitfire and Star-Lord, is Kraven the Hunter's Sinister Six buff causes other members to add targeted to single target attacks. That's going to be pretty awesome for Electro. Targeted says attacks against this target are guaranteed to hit and crit. So you're basically going to avoid most avoidance effects. And of course you'll get some big crits hopefully. Electro on the other hand causes high voltage. This claims that it grants a chance for extra turns. But I don't think any of us are under the impression that that is actually working. I've never seen it myself. If it did, that would be really epic and make Electro that much better. At least for someone like Kraven. I'm sure we're going to get other Sinister Six members too, so I really hope it works in the future. Now as for this enemy team, we're really not having any trouble with them at all. And the fact that they have a blaster agent is a really good thing for us. So Kraven ends up taking him down. And then Star-Lord barely does any damage. So now with Electro, we're going to go ahead and use Surge. If you recall, we placed Endemic on it, aka the Ailing AISO. Then Lightning Rod. This attack will also cause Static Charge on Spitfire, and that hits for 3000 damage. So really nice. Then our Thunder Strike's gonna completely knock her out. And by the way, there was supposed to be some glitch or bug, but I never saw it. It sounded awful though, and I hope that they get rid of it. Maybe something to do with Electro and Thunder Strike. I know many of you are familiar with it. For me, I never use Electro on defense, so I don't think it really is gonna happen. It certainly didn't happen when I was using him with Kraven. But hey, maybe someone would claim that glitch was strategy. Am I right? Sad thing is, that's probably true. But moving on, I don't want to argue with anyone. I love all of you. But I do have my opinions, and I'm going to say what I think is right. Especially when I get upset. That's when it's really hard to hold back. But as for this team up, we know what Electro is supposed to do, but doesn't. And then the Lizard, he grants Sinister Six members Regenerative Serum. Basically, that's going to restore HP. So that's always nice to have. You know, could end up making the difference between living or dying. It's possible. Sometimes it comes down to just a few numbers. And that regen could make all the difference. Now I'm not gonna lie, I think this team, well actually I think it's the second worst. That would be behind Lizard and Kraven, who will be next. Electro's still gonna pull his weight. Not that Kraven isn't good, but Electro's just better. As far as the team we ultimately ended up attacking, it was another offensive-minded team. But they do have the Force of Life Blade. And they're also trying out the new costume, I believe. I'm not 100% sure though because I haven't used it yet at all. I don't even think I put ISO 8 on it. I'm actually going to check to see if I even researched it. To be honest with you, it's not bad. It's just there's already two other incredible Bruiser uniforms. But I'm sure it has promise and I need to take a look at it again. I just checked and I actually did not research it. So I'm going to do that right now. I'll get back to you with my opinion after we fully checked it out and maybe a few suggestions. But right now you're seeing how hard it is to damage my agent in his current setup. It's really insane. I believe I was using the Elite EISO, Sacred, and then Survival Training. So yeah, I'm definitely a handful, and to be honest with you, Spitfire really strengthens a Bruiser hero with the Elite EISO. She might take out all the other team members, but she'll make him so strong that he can probably win the match on his own. That's why, despite her being a great hero, I will not use her on defense. I've 1v3'd her teams probably a handful of times. No kidding. But at least here in this battle, we are getting to attack with the lizard, and when he hits, he's alright. After reflecting Spider-Man Noir's attack, we're going to go ahead and use Electro. Well, actually, we're going to get an extra turn, and with that, we'll cast the Ionic Devourer. It does knock Spitfire out, but it leaves Noir for Electro. So we're going to fry him. And this does over 30,000 damage. So talk about a powerful move. Okay, so this is going to be the third and final battle. And it's actually with my least favorite pairing of the Sinister Six. Still, we're facing a 26k Kurth and Angerer setup. This should be a challenge. Plus they're starting with Warding Essence, and they have Rising Up. Okay, so if we can actually win this, then maybe there's some hope for this team. But with Lizard, we're not even attacking. Plus we're down some HP to start. I'm actually not so sure that we are going to win this. But with Kraven's extra turn, I guess we're going to go ahead and throw our spear. Why not? At least it doesn't cause absorb energy. Then he's going to get hit with Succubus, Mort, Douce. And by the way, we still have the Thunder Strike, which isn't going to help us out. And with our next turn, we're just going to go ahead and recharge. We have to at least get that Warding Essence off the enemies. Unfortunately for us, our agent goes last, so it's going to wear off just after that. And I can't risk attacking with the lizard again and not even putting debuffs on the enemy. See, with a lot of these attacks, all we do is basically feed the elite EISO. But after we go ahead and use the Blackest Void, at least Lizard can debuff as well. The AI Daemon is absolutely obsessed with summoning. That's all he seems to do. It's odd, maybe good, but annoying at the same time. The best news though is that he does give my agent a turn. So we are going to get to use the Smothering Shadow, and possibly the Ionic Devourer as well. Alright, so hopefully this hits because we have to shut down that healing, and it only hits their agent. I suppose though that is the best person hit if you're only going to get one. On Kraven the Hunter's turn, we're going to go ahead and use a trap, so now we're prepared. Then Momentary Advantage, followed by our Spear, the most dangerous game on the enemy agent. He will also follow that up. Since he has Despair, he won't heal, and we got quite a bit of debuffs and hemorrhaging damage on him. So our entire team's really hurt, I'm not gonna lie. But at least their agent is on his way out. Since that's the case, we're gonna go ahead and try to hit him with Rending Slash, but we attack our own agent. Hey, he dies anyways, so it worked out in the end, I guess. Alright, well, my agent really can't heal right now. He has Malignant Poison from his own teammate, and we're just going to go ahead and use the Ionic Devourer again, hopefully hitting the remaining two enemies. So if we can at least shut down their healing, maybe we can still win this. But our team isn't in a good position right now. Okay, Angerer is going to have to recharge, so that definitely helps. And Kraven can finally use his level 9. So he's super heroic and pretty much ready to take someone down. We will start that Blaster Angerer, so we'll throw our Spear, and it does really nice damage to him. Of course we have some immunity on the enemy team, so that's not going to help us, but at least we can bleed them. I really wish they weren't immune to poison though. But still, on Lizard's turn, we're going to attack with our Rending Slash on Angerer. And we hit, finishing our own agent. So pretty awful luck. And at a terrible time. Our net trap though was sprung, and it hit Angerer. However, he summons once again. I told you, that's pretty much all he does. Luckily he cannot heal, and he has to recharge, so that's the end of his turn. So once again, we prepare another trap. And we're going to throw our spear at Angrer. This almost knocks him out, and we actually do get a follow-up attack. So surprising nice bonus that finishes off one of the two worthy, and allows us to attack Kurth as well. Now we didn't have our level 2 or else we could have placed bleeding, so we used all we had available. And this match is still quite close. So Lizard's going to need both of his turns, and he'll begin with Septic Bite, then a Rending Slash. And it actually does finish her off. So hey, we actually pulled it out, and I think we ended with a pretty exciting fight. So I hope that you enjoyed it. That's going to be it though for this video, so I want to thank you all for watching, ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck and take care.